Welcome back, guys. I'm doing this fifth video here because I told you that I would give you an update if I caught the koi. I ended up catching one of the koi so far, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I also wanted to share with you guys my emergency little pond heater rig that I did. There you can see the koi from a distance. You'll see him here shortly on the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. See you at the end. Now we're all done. Rocks are all set. Pavers are in. Trees have been moved around. And this is what we got. Minus the hideous PVC fence in the back that we got to change. Everything else looks good. Couple weeks I do my first filter cleaning. Took the water again today. I had a couple guppies that died. Water's a little cold. It's about 60, 68, 69 degrees. Everybody else is pretty healthy. I have other guppies swimming around here and they don't seem to be bothered. So I'm hoping that it was just that those couldn't tolerate the cold weather. Even the other one hiding somewhere back here. He's right against the trunk of a tree. But guys, I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoyed it and get something out of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Well, here, guys, I'm going to show you the koi that I caught. It's not the one that I was chasing down, but I saw him swimming around in the shallows and I was able to net him. It took me a good half hour, 45 minutes to catch him, but very good condition. He was healthy. I did met him and isolate him in quarantine for a while, but he's good. He does have a little scar there on the picture, on the video, but he's good now. Okay, so I got the 5-bucket. It's not called 5-bucket. It's actually a bucket water heater. It's an element that's protected by a stainless steel housing. It has a plastic top and a plastic bottom. I'm supposed to use it for above ground pools and buckets and stuff like that. It's not bad. It's 110 volt, 1500 watts right there. I bought it on Amazon. I think it was 20 bucks or something like that. But what I did was grabbed a 3-inch PVC. I started making slots in it, and it was quicker to make these holes in it. So I ended up making the holes. If I would have had to do it all over again, I'd just make holes on everything. But what I did was I did the holes to get the water to circulate in there, and the PVC to protect the fish from rubbing up on there. And I dropped it in from the top, which I made at a starboard. I made this cutout so it fits perfect in there, and then I drilled the hole so the heater will go through the hole, keeps it away from the sides. And I grabbed some wire and I tied it down so it wouldn't move. And on the inside, it's a little difficult to tell, but you can see the wire there. So I wrapped the wire from this side, went around the element and came back out, and I tied it there. And I did the same thing from this side so it keeps it centered and it won't move. It's in there, it keeps centered. It it'll let the water circulate in there, won't touch the side, so it won't melt the PVC. I don't think it'll melt it, it'll just make it soft. And then I made this cover for the bottom of this so the fish don't try to get in there. And with that in there, this hangs in the pond. And that's what we have. To maintain my water temperature, like I said in the video, and I probably say it again, but I'm happy with it. Looks good, works. It's only here in Florida or in South Florida. Probably use this for a week and that's it. Here's the cover, one right on the bottom. So it looks like on the bottom now. Fish can't get in there, they won't get stuck. Can't get on the top, they don't get stuck. I've seen even the koi hanging out next to this, to the water heater on the sides and the top. So it works enough. So that's how much I pushed in that bottom piece. I just grabbed this bad boy. Put it in the water. Oops, sorry guys. Put it in the water. Probably just made everybody dizzy. Who needs to drink when you can watch one of my videos? It just hangs right there. Just make sure that you guys have it in the water before you hook up that element, because if you don't, it could burn the element. It's just like a water heater element. That's exactly what it looks like under that metal piece. So make sure you plug it in. Once again, after you put it in the water. Don't plug it in before, you could burn the element. Alright, so I'm testing it out. I'm starting off at 65 degrees. That's what my water temperature's at. Well, gonna go through a little cold snap here. Supposed to go down to like 43, I believe, the day after tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Got one of those bucket heaters, and I encased it in that PVC pipe full of holes. Had it there all night, and the water temperature went up to 72 degrees. It was like 64, 65 all day yesterday. So I'm hoping that that'll keep the temperature where I need it. More for the small fish, the koi and the shabunkins I'm not worried about. And that big boy back there, he gave me quite the scare yesterday. He jumped out of the pond. Jumped out of the pond and landed right there. So I saw him swimming around. I don't think he hurt himself. And if he did, it wasn't too bad. That's why I have the net out. Now I gotta cover the pond when I'm not here. So that's something to think about. Never thought about having to cover the pond. See, the cold weather got these guys. See how she's swimming kind of weird. Her tail is a little messed up. But they all look good today. Yesterday they were all lethargic, swimming real slow. I'm talking about the mollies and the guppies. They look good today, so we'll see how that works out. We'll go down to 45 today, 42 the day after tomorrow, back up to 45. Let you know how that heater works out. Well, here we go, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is take like number 10 or 11. Anyways, I'm gonna tack on to the video here and continue the update on that heater that I put in the back. I really thought that I was only going to be able to warm up the water around that heater element, and I almost moved it to this corner here because there's very little circulation, and that way these guys, those little guppies and the mollies, would have somewhere to hang out and keep a little warm. Since I filled this tank up, that water temperature, I have not been able to get it past 69 degrees. It's borderline for those guppies. I lost a couple when the temperature went down a little more, but I managed to get the whole pond to get to 74 degrees, which I think is pretty good. That's only one 1500 watt element that's heating this pond up. The true test is going to be tonight. The temperature here in Miami should be going down to 45. So it'll be cold. If I could keep this temperature in the water above at about 69, 68, I think the fish will be all right. We'll see what happens. As you can see, I still have the net up. The Goliath is doing well. Good morning, folks. Here we are. It's the next morning. It wasn't 45 degrees the way the weather guys said, but so you get for listening to the news, right? There's the big dummy that jumped out of the pond. He's doing fine, eating, scavenging for food. But anyways, it actually made it to 50 degrees today, or this morning. Water temperature maintained temperature of 70. That should be 72. I think this thermometer is bad, or has a bad reading. But I think it's 72. But call it 71. It's 1 degree difference. Doesn't make a difference really. Fish are happy. I have the mollies are down there chasing each other. The males chasing the female, trying to mate. The guppies were just here on the glass. They're somewhere eating. All the fish are happy. Water temperature is good. Comes another molly. That one almost didn't make it, and he's fine now. So when I first brought these fish over here, water temperature was at about 68. It's incredible what 3 degrees, 4 degrees temperature does. Those fish were all hiding. They were just not moving, trying to stay warm. So bucket heater, thumbs up for me. I think it works fine. It's supposed to get colder tomorrow, so I'll run the check again tomorrow. Right now, 71.4 on the thermometer, and it's 50 degrees out here. And it's also only about 8 o'clock in the morning, 7:45 or something like that. Everybody's fat, dumb, and happy in there. So, good luck, guys. If the temperature comes down more than 50 degrees tomorrow morning, I'll show another video or another clip to this just to show what the temperature dropped to. 71.4 right now, probably 72.4. But we'll see tomorrow. Well, good morning, folks. It got cold last night. It went down to 45 degrees. It's now about 47 degrees. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. But my water temperature is at 68, maybe 69. So just wanted to give you that update. Everybody's doing well, I guess. I don't know where Flipper is. But he's in here somewhere. I hope. Oh, there he is. Getting ready to eat. All right, guys, just want to give you an update on that. I already spoke enough about the heater. Well, guys, once again, thanks for watching. We've reached the end of this video, and hopefully I do more. I mean, I have probably 5 or 6 koi that I've been looking at. I know where they're at. They're just hard to catch. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have tried to catch them, but I'll get them. I'll trap them down. I'm looking at 2 of them in particular that I really like. If I catch any of the ones that I don't like, or that I like least, I'll probably give them away to somebody. I'll have to find somebody. Like I said, my buddy has a pond, but he has very small fish in there. I think the biggest ones he has are comets, like 8 or 10 inches long. I don't know if he would want a koi, but I'll find somebody to give him to. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I inspired somebody to build a pond, or I gave enough ideas for somebody that was already inspired to build a pond. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.